Hi, I'm Emily, the director of Evolve, a UK-based training and development company designed specifically for EAs and PAs. Having worked as an EA myself, I know this role better than most who step into this space. I recently went from an EA to a director in less than 10 years. So today I want to talk about something that's been pivotal to that journey, and that's the power of personal branding. For many EAs, the idea of personal branding can feel disconnected from your day-to-day responsibilities, but I promise you, it's not just relevant, it is absolutely transformative. So let's dive into the why and try and understand that. Let me start with a question. Imagine you're a business owner and you need a CEO to lead your company. Would you hire Richard Branson, the founder of Virgin, a global brand that we all recognize? Take a second to think about that. Your answer could be yes or no. But here's the real question. Why do you have an answer? You've probably never worked with him, and chances are you've never met him. Yet you have a perception or an interpretation of who he is based entirely on his personal brand. What you believe you know about him, his leadership style, his creativity, his values has shaped your decision about whether you'd trust him to run your business. That's the power of personal branding. So you might assume that your own personal brand isn't important because you're not Richard Branson. But here's the reality. People are constantly forming perceptions about you. You are forming one about me right this very second. So whether it's your colleagues, your executives, or even potential recruiters, they are all making decisions based on what they think they know about you. If Richard Branson's brand can influence your hypothetical decision to hire him or not, why wouldn't your brand have the same kind of impact on your career? For executive assistants, your personal brand is more than just a nice to have. It's a career defining tool. As we know, EAs often work behind the scenes, which means your contributions might not always be immediately visible. So a strong personal brand changes that. It positions you as the strategic partner you know you are, not just someone who supports others. It's what sets you apart and ensures that your skills, your expertise, and your value are front and center. When I was in EA, I realized that if I didn't advocate for myself, no one else was going to do it. So my personal brand became my way of communicating my worth and showing that I was more than just my job title. It opened doors to opportunities that I thought were never possibilities and has ultimately led to me designing and creating Evolve and being here. So how do you build your personal brand? It comes down to 3 pillars: clarity, consistency, and connection. So clarity. First of all, you need to understand who you are and what you stand for. What are your strengths? What makes you unique as the professional that you are and as an EA? What do you want people to say about you when you're not in the room? Always an important one. And for me, that clarity and understanding my identity helped me lean into what became my personal brand. So number 2, consistency. Your brand has to be consistent across everything that you do, from your LinkedIn profile to how you show up in meetings. Every interaction should reinforce who you are. If you want to be seen as a problem solver, for example, make sure that you're actively solving problems and then share those stories in a professional, approachable way. Number three, connection. Finally, your brand needs to resonate with others. It's about building trust and showing that you're approachable and reliable. For EAs, this means being the go-to person for solutions. It's about demonstrating that you're not just supporting the business, but you're helping drive it forward. Something that we all know we are capable of doing and are actively doing in these roles. So let's make this actionable. Here are 4 practical steps to start building your personal brand today. Number one, audit your current brand. Take a look at how you're currently presenting yourself. Is your LinkedIn profile up to date? Does your CV reflect your achievements and not just your responsibilities? Ask someone that you trust to describe you in 3 words. Their perspective might reveal gaps between how you see yourself and how others perceive you. 2, own your story. I can't say this enough. Your story is what makes your brand authentic. Think about your career journey so far. What are the moments that define you? For me, my story was starting as an EA, learning to carve out my role, and eventually building Evolve to empower others. But what is your story? Maybe it's about implementing processes that have transformed your team or building strong relationships across the organization. Number 3, build your digital presence. In today's world, your online presence is a huge part of your personal brand. Update your LinkedIn profile to showcase your skills and your aspirations. Share posts, share articles that highlight your expertise or lessons that you've learned. Consistency online reinforces that narrative and helps others see your value and who you are. And finally, number 4, invest in yourself. Personal branding is about growth. Take courses, attend networking events, seek mentorship, and continue to develop these skills. At Evolve, we've created workshops and programs specifically for EAs to help them build their personal brand and articulate their value. Personal branding changed my career. When I was an EA, I didn't just focus on doing my job. I made sure people knew how my work contributed to the organization's success. That clarity and that confidence helped me secure opportunities that eventually led to building Evolve. It wasn't easy, obviously, and it was most certainly uncomfortable at times, but personal branding requires reflection and effort, and sometimes it does mean stepping out of your comfort zone, but it is worth it. It allows you to take control of your career narrative and show the world what you're capable of. Your personal brand is your story. It's how you position yourself as a strategic partner and how you ensure your value is seen and recognized. If you're ready to take the next step, I'd love for you to explore Evolve. We offer workshops, career coaching, and mentoring programs designed to help you build your personal brand and unlock that potential. Remember, whether you're starting out or whether you're looking to elevate your career, your brand is your power. Own it, share it, and don't be afraid to show the world what you can do. Thank you very much for watching.